what should you do if you want to start your own business, but you currently have a full-time job? What steps do you reckon that they should take?
So I started mine part-time, kind of in the evenings, as a bit of extra pocket money. And I was fortunate enough that our business took off very, very quickly. And I was in a position to quit my job and take this on full-time. I think if you're going to quit your job at the start of setting up your business, you do have to think about your financial security, what your current personal financial obligations are, and make sure that you have sufficient backup funds to kind of pay for the foreseeable future. And again, it comes down to planning and detail and making sure that you do have both a business plan and a personal plan. There's no good thinking I'm going to set up a business, I've got enough personal cash to last me 6 months, renting an office and then just sitting in that office and not knowing where to go next.
Yeah.
Don't quit your job until you've got a plan. You know how you're going to get your first customers in. You know that you're going to have some sort of cash flow coming into your business accounts, and that you're going to be able to afford to pay yourself a wage.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. I did that. I used to work in pubs. I've got a background in hospitality. So I worked full time, just cut the hours down. I think I was working 30 hours over the weekend. It's a long week, but then weekdays, Monday to Friday, I'd work with business clients.
Yeah.
And that was the best way that I could do it. I managed to live in the pub as well, so I didn't have to pay rent.
So you were quite lucky in that respect.
That's it. Yeah, to keep my costs as low as possible. To then, I didn't store any money, but it allowed me to just not have to worry about paying myself a minimum of £1,000 a month to afford rent and proper human bills, which I then realised about 3 years after living in a pub when I moved out into a real house. It's like water bill, yeah. But yeah, I think that's the best kind of advice, is just take steady. But also nowadays you can get started in a day, can't you? You can get going on your lunch break.
Yeah, you can get your business registered. If you're going to go for a limited company, there's plenty of companies out there that can do a 2-hour turnaround on a business registration. Many of the banks now will let you set everything up online. So like you say, you can be done on your lunch break, come home at the end of the day, and everything's there ready for you.
It's a bit of hard work. Plan your outgoings to make sure you know when to quit your current job, but ultimately just get around to doing it.
And don't be scared to ask for help.
Yeah. Was it good? Best decision you made?
It's been a stressful decision, but yeah, by far the best decision I've ever made. Yeah. My partner and I often talk about this, and I could never see myself going back to work for somebody else.
Did your partner quit as well?
Yeah, we both quit, and
just at the same time.
Yeah,
that's ballsy.
Yeah, but you've got to have those guts to go ahead and do it.
Risk, yeah. Awesome, thank you.